So now we will talk about and we will configure the SAP mock server for SAP UI5 application. So you may think that why we need the mock server, and it's very important. Why it is important, and SAP also recommend to configure and use the mock server for your development. And you may think that you prepare the applications, you develop the applications, and your applications is already connected with the remote data server, which is the Microsoft Norton database, and your data is able to connect to your local invoice.json file. Then why again you need the mock server? Yeah, it's a valid questions, but things is that there are several reasons that SAP recommend to use and configure the mock server. And once you create the mock server, you will find it's very useful for your day-to-day projects. So first of all, the mock server mocking backend service, that is the one things. Another is that isolation and testing. Another reason is the faster development. So, and also the testing in different environments, and offline development, and security and data privacy. That all 6 reasons basically is related with the mock server. So first, the mock server backend service. So SAP UI applications often need to integrate with backend service or API to retrieve and update data. When you start your projects, it's related with your projects. So during the development phase, it might not be practical or efficient to rely on a live backend system. So by using a mock server, developers can create mock response that mimic the behavior of the actual backend. And this enables them to work on the front end independently of the backend development. So that is also related with the isolations testings, faster development. So that is all about the mock server. So let's start how we can create the mock server. That is basically the step number 26. Okay, so first of all, we have to create some folders and couple of files. So let's start. First of all, inside that IPAP, we have to create a test folder. So like that is the test. And then inside we have to create a mock server.html, mock server.html. So here basically that is the main index, that is the replica of the index HTML. So that is the reason we will copy everything from the index and we'll paste to the mock server.html. But we have to change couple of things to make sure you are on the mock server. So for example, here you can change like mock server test page. That is the one thing. Another thing is that SAP UI the OneIt that component support, but you have to change here the it will be, you need to copy like from here because it's required the proper. So here that is the module. So here that SAP UI, but you need to use this is very important. You might be different namespace, you can check. So after that it will go to the test and int mock server we will create in a minute. So it will go to this location will go to the web app, then it will go to the test already created. After that it will go to the init mock server, and now actually it will have that others, so because it will start from that test or that mock server, so other things are okay. So now in the test we have to create that init mock server. So now we will go to the test. Inside the test we will create the init mock server dot js. So here actually we have to use that like here it is manage object, but we will use so now actually we will it's created many things, but we will close like okay, let's delete everything and SAP UI.define. Then here actually we have to call that local service, then mock server, local service we have to create, then inside that we will pass the mock server here. Now we have to here initialize the mock server, initialize the mock server, then mock server dot init, close. Then so now we will have to embed it the HTML page. So SAP dot UI dot require. So here we have to use that SAP UI core that component support. Okay. So now the initialize, basically that is the main thing, that how we'll initialize the mock server. So this is done. Now we have to create a local service. So now inside that here is the test, and inside that web app we'll create the local service, and inside that local service we have to create a mock data local service, then mock data. inside that mock data we have to create a invoices. It is .json. So basically what I will do, I just copy everything, like already there is a folder, so we'll just copy this file to just and paste the invoices. So now you can see basically that is in the local service, and inside that local service we have to use the metadata. So local service, then metadata dot XML. So basically I'm not changing anything, I'm just copy and paste the metadata from that official website. So basically that is metadata is type of the skeleton of that our UData service. You can check more, but for the project purpose I just copy from that web page. So now another thing we have to do in the local service, we have to create a mock server. So now here that local server, then we have to, if I go to that mock server, here mock server dot js. So now you can see that is already is defined, but what we will do, we will remove everything actually, and we'll start from the beginning. So SAP dot SAP dot UI dot define then it's not required. So now we will add the mock server SAP UI core utility then if I like this, so here actually like SAP UI core utility then utility, then you can see the mock server. So if we select from here, then it will automatically come here. So it's always better use this. Then another is that SAP base utility, then URI. Okay, so now you can see that that is also is appearing here. And actually SAP UI core again okay, now it's good. So now we have to use that return. So here actually here return so we have to close this return, otherwise it will difficult to remember. So now here is the int function, and that is the function so now that is the updated with the function, and now you have to create constant mock server, new mock server, this and this here, and inside that we have to use the root URI, then here SAP UI require to URL. So we will use that UI5 dot walkthrough. That is just for that URL, and then the service name is just this, then this. Okay, so this is done. So now actually we need another constant. So constant URI parameters, new URI parameters, then it should window dot location dot HR. Okay, so it's good. Then now we also have to configure the mock server. Configure mock server with the delay. Mock server dot config. So inside that config we have to use that code, then here auto respond is true, then auto response after URI parameters that get, that is the delay, like server delay 500. So now this part is done. So now we have to simulate const as part dot SAP UI require to rel, and we have to use that URL again. So this URL will be the local server. So UI5 dot walkthrough dot local service. Then we also need to use that metadata. So now mock server dot simulate, then this path, so there's path, then plus metadata dot XML, what we just paste here, that as path plus actually then mock data. We have to close this. So now actually we have to start the mock server, but we will use that start within a try case. So try here that catch error, so it's just error, then actually we can see that console dot error, we can write like error starting mock server, and we can hear that error. So now inside the try we have to use that mock server dot start. Okay, so now it's look good, and now it's already configured that mock server. So all done, but inside that package it is it was already configured like SAP UI5. So earlier we use the comment, so like SAP survey, but we need to start from that HTML. So either you can execute the full command, or I can just use a script. So now if you start like npm, if you want to run that script and that script name is start, so you can just use the start. So now actually you can see that it is actually executing that script what you written here, and server is also started, and you can see that now it is coming from the test and mock server, and everything is same, but actually it is also following the standard SAP mock server configurations, so everything is look good. So that's all about the mock server, and I think everything is clear how I have created the mock server and how I have configured. So all look good. So that's it. Next, continue with the unit test. Thank you.